Patients are intended to be presented above to personnel during 15 protocol, but more than rather than 75,000 include waited at low 2 times as length as how in England. Several of the lowest waits had lasted up to 5 several hours, emergency crews told. Doctors alerted the intermittent put patients at hazard, as the main secretary apologized for problems in the NHS. Leah Stewart-Smith was in her mom, who was possessing a course, while she was trapped in a queuing external Broomfield clinic in Essex the 1 week. It was 5 several hours before she was seen by a physician, an expertise she outlined as terrible. We weren't driving. We weren't departure everywhere, she told. Her mom stored declining in and out of mind, time she and her sibling tested to hold her alcohol up. Ambulances extended inbound, manufacturing them frightened they would be bumped for more than immediate cases. He's fair gobsmacking, Leah told. She told it was too quickly to aware which influence the latency had had on her mom's public health. Same personnel are making all they can. Down there fair aren't the cash for the beds, she told. Dr. Taj Hassan, CEO of the King's School of Disaster Medical, told the problems creature seen were no remarkable. ONE units are above crowded, so personnel fare cannot get thoroughness of these patients and emergency crews include to remain in them. It tool they person much longer intermittent for all the assessments they should receive. It is a hazard, but down there is anything we can do on he. Figures of Social Public Health England show down there was a abrupt growth in clinic admissions in England for affirmed flu cases in the recent 1 week of December, and fee bosses told the was helping to blood pressure on the NHS. They occur while A&E personnel are not accessible to get thoroughness of patients driven in. Several include to expect in the behind of ambulances, though lot end up in wait areas and party rooms before medical staff and doctors be accessible. The analyze shows, Ged Blizzard, CEO of operative of the Polar Western Emergency Facility, told the intermittent were challenging a quantity of problems and compromising the security of patients. We are nurse patients in clinic lobby, and how is touching our capacity to answer to patients in the society. It is event on a everyday base, he added. He told down there were occasionally among 12 and 15 ambulances queuing external A&E units, in several of the intermittent steady 4 persons or 5 several hours. Patients trapped up in the problems told they afraid for their public health for the waits. Labour Dark Public Health Registrar Jonathan Ashworth told the figures showed the disgusting scope of the meltdown in the NHS and ministers should be shamed how patients had been leftward yearning. Love the Main Secretary Theresa May has apologised for the problems creature seen. The 1 week NHS bosses announced the cancel of tens of thousands of non-urgent operative in and try to ease the blood pressure on hospitals. Mrs. May told, I aware he's hard, I aware he's disappointing, I aware he's frustrating for human beings, and I apologize. Crocus Cordery, of NHS providers, that represents Clinic Link, told the problems showed the tension the framework was by. In spite planner more than religiously rather than always up, the standard of consumer demand for services tool harsh pressures stay, she told. Can't discover yours public health confidence? View the complete listing quite searching by printed. Behind to searching problems include as well been informed in some components of the UK.